Well, once again, my favourite sport has broken my heart and pissed me off and made me question why, in fact, I am a boxing fan. Once again, we've come off the high of last week's Fight of the Year contender, Fighter of the Year contender performance by Terence Crawford. And now we're back to being fucking pissed off and disappointed and questioning why I'm a fan of professional boxing. I am, of course, referring to the fact that the Anthony Joshua Dillian Whyte 2 fight has been pulled because Dillian Whyte has apparently tested positive for something. I think VADA released a statement yesterday saying that there were adverse findings of some description. So the fight's been pulled. I'll commend Eddie Hearn and his team for actually doing the right thing this time and pulling it immediately, instead of doing what they did with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. last year and trying to keep the fight going. So, in my opinion, Dillian Whyte is finished. He was finished if he lost this fight anyway, in my opinion. But I think he's absolutely finished now, because this isn't the first time he's tested positive. Last time, I believe, 2019, after the Rivas fight, he tested positive for something. I believe he served a ban in 2012, I think. I may be wrong on that one. I may have got the year wrong. So this is like the third time he's been caught. Okay, once you could say, oh, maybe it was a mistake, but not 3 times in your fucking career. I don't know. I actually feel sorry for Anthony Joshua, because this was going to be the fight to prove whether or not he still fucking had it. But then, yeah, this is out of his hands. This has nothing to do with Joshua. This is all on Dillian Whyte. Now, I've seen some reports today that Andy Ruiz has thrown his hat in the ring. He has to be a late replacement. I don't personally think that would happen. I don't think Joshua would do that. Not saying he's frightened of Ruiz at all. He's been preparing for Whyte, and if he fought the trilogy fight with Ruiz, I think he'd need a little bit more time to prepare mentally. But whatever. I mean, if it happens, I'll be intrigued by it. There was even briefly saw on a website how accurate it was that Derek Chisora would be moved up to fight Joshua, which I think is fucking laughable. Derek Chisora's got no business, in my opinion, being in a boxing ring anymore. Yeah, he proved that against Tyson Fury. He hasn't got it anymore. He just fucking hasn't. And all you Del Boy, and I like Del Boy, all you Del Boy fanboys need to actually acknowledge that he is a fucking walking punch bag, and he's one fight away from being seriously fucking damaged. I know he's supposed to be on the undercard fighting Gerald Washington, another guy who's got no business being in the ring anymore, in my opinion. These are just my opinions, people. You don't have to agree with me. I don't care if you do or not. So another day of disappointment, another period of absolute disappointment in professional boxing. And once again, I think to myself, professional boxing, I always think of as a toxic lover. You leave them, you walk away, and you think, right, this is bullshit. I'm not doing this anymore. And then they entice you back with promises of good behaviour, and they'll change. And you get back in and you think, yeah, okay, this is pretty good. And then something happens to make you go, no, this is fucking bullshit, I should have walked away. And that's what boxing is to me. When it's great, it's fucking great, and it makes you feel good, and you're proud to be a fan of it. And then when some bullshit like this happens, Dillian Whyte testing positive, and a big fight being pulled, it's just another black mark against boxing. And all the naysayers, all the people that say it should be banned and it's bullshit, they're right. Unfortunately, they have a dog in the fight. And so I'm a bit pissed off this morning. I was a bit pissed off yesterday when I read it. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, not a lot to say really. Just a bit fucking disappointed and fed up with the state of the sport, to be honest. With shit like this happening all the time. I mean, I keep seeing people, Spencer Oliver and people say, we need to clean up boxing. We need to find a way of cleaning it up. There is no way of finding it. It's too fucking dirty. There is no way. The old saying, you can't polish a turd. This absolutely applies to this. You know, you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter, and that's exactly what happens with professional boxing. I mean, most sports are dirty if you actually dig down, but none more dirtier than boxing, I'm afraid. So, yeah. Right, I'll leave it there, folks. Take care, have a good week, and I'll speak to you soon.